Does Windows 7 support UTC as BIOS time? Since I live in Germany, my time zone is GMT+1, or GMT+2 in the summertime period. Previous Windows versions were not able to have the hardware clock set to UTC, and the Windows time to the local time. That is a big mess, since almost every other OS is using UTC preferably. Is this fixed in Windows 7, and is it now possible to use UTC in the BIOS and local time in Windows?
Have a look at this page. Save the following lines as utc.reg, and then run it to import this registry tweak. It allows you to set the hardware clock in your PC's BIOS to UTC time. This is handy for dual booting Mac or Linux, when those operating systems are set to read the BIOS clock as UTC time, instead of Windows preferred local time, for example, PST, PET, MST, MDT, CST, CDT, EST, EDT, or the standard GMT and GMT+. Here is the code to save as utc.reg. The equivalent answer can also be found here.
Windows 7 support for UTC time in the RTC is at this time incomplete, July 2013, and not recommended by sysadmins who have tried to make use of it. The site recommended by Grauty above includes a useful summary of the state of this problem. Currently, if you enable real-time as universal, occasionally the system time gets reset to a wrong time, UTC-local offset. This causes the DHCP client to fail to refresh the DHCP lease, and the system becomes disconnected until you manually refresh the lease, or restart the DHCP client. Finding a workaround for this particular bug may be an acceptable trade-off, but there might be other subtle bugs that come and go as Windows gets updated, due to the fact that the real-time as universal equals 1 configuration is not regression tested at Microsoft presently.
I want to add this URL in which explains that sometimes Windows doesn't update the BIOS clock, but does make the UTC and GT, local time conversion. The key is to make the change in the BIOS manually and Windows won't change it. It also speaks that internet time won't work correctly. Hope it's interesting for you and find it useful.
Please share some